Hey guys, how we doing? It is Saturday morning, almost 10 o'clock, about 3 minutes away here. Big crew tonight, big crew today. Look at that. Man, really nice ride. It's gonna be a good day. I am a little bit behind, but plenty of time to go. I know the course is going to go to the Jungle Loop. Hold on quickly. Hold on. I got 2 minutes left. I haven't ridden since Monday. We're gone for a few days. And I had to cut down some spider webs attached to my bike this morning. Look at this crowd. Look at this crowd. Jeff McGee, unbelievable. Ooh. Lock him in. Alright, some of you guys I don't really know. Alright, I think it's Corey Brooks, Glenn, Chris, Murray Solomon. I got Matt, Ross, Jeff, Marcy, Deborah, Dave, Greg, and Marie. Look at that, I knew all you guys. How about that? We got a little over a minute to go. Oh man. Chris, your bridge is in the course. I believe. I'm gonna have to kind of look it up. Let me see if I can look it up really quickly. Not the Jungle Loop. Dust in the Wind is what we're doing. Megan Helserman told us that this was going to be about 2 hours. Dust in the Wind, Zwift, not Kansas, not Lyrics. Let's see. I just want to know. I don't even remember what my mountain bike is. Do I have time to look? No, not really. All right, here is the course. It's just taking a while to load. The animated map is taking a while to load. All right, we are going to go through the dinosaur park first, and then out to the Jungle Loop. That's probably what we're going to do. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right. I think that'll probably be about 45 minutes in when the terrain changes. We'll see about that. All right, here we go. Let's hope this rubber band works nicely. Titans Grove. I always call it the dinosaur park. I don't know what else to call it. Did we get anyone late that joined in? I don't think so. I think that was, I think I got everyone here. Ross, it's really good to see you, man. Ross used to do our Thursday night trivia rides every single Thursday for probably like 2 years, maybe even more. And haven't seen him since. Titans Grove. Dinosaur Park. I'll go with Dinosaur Park. It's not oh, it is Jarvis's house. You're right. Jarvis's house. Correct, Chris. I was going to correct you, but you were right. Correct myself. I got a lot of sleep last night. You'd think I'd be more aware. If you got enough water, had 2 bottles and a little extra, and had 2 more gels sitting here. I didn't really plan any nutrition, but I do have two gels sitting here that I will probably take at some point. Caramel macchiato, not my favorite flavor. Try to get loosened up here in the beginning. Find your cadence, find your rhythm. We will be going up a hill here. Really kind of 3 of them. We're on the first one. Again, I got my trainer difficulty set to about 20%. Just like to kind of feel the hills a little bit, maintain my cadence. As I lose weight in the coming months, I'm going to drop that, or sorry, I'm going to increase that a little bit more, a little bit more. Let's see, so what did we do last week? Last week, got back on track on, I had the flu, if you remember. Got back on track Saturday. We did our long ride, about an hour and 50 minutes. That we did on the Eastern 8 course. And then, what's going on? I feel like I'm going super slow. Well, I guess we're going uphill. Sunday I ran 4 miles. Felt pretty good about that. And then, what did I do Monday? Oh, Monday we had our our 75-minute Monday. We just did an hour and 15 minutes. And then I headed off to New York City on Tuesday. Tuesday didn't really do much. Kind of got there, and I don't know if it was like just the commuting or not really sleeping very much. We left at 4:30 in the morning, and didn't really feel so hot. So I took an early bedtime on Tuesday. Wednesday, like I said, one of the things I like to do when I go to Manhattan is just to walk. And it was not too cold, it was about 40 degrees. So I just went out and walked. I did about 3 miles in the morning before I even decided what I was going to do for the day. And then I started calculating it, went back to the hotel, made sure I had everything I needed, and wound up walking for something like a little over 11.5 miles. Really hard to kind of find like any kind of pace when you're out there, because you just, the red lights and the people walking in front of you, and you know, I kind of try to keep it around a 20-minute mile walk. I didn't want to walk too hard either and be that obnoxious fast walking guy on the streets, but 11.5 miles, I felt really good about that. But then I gotta tell you, really, so 11.5 plus about 3 in the morning, so it's pretty close to almost 15 miles all in. And I woke up the next day like really sore. Even now, my quads are sore, my shins are sore. So even though I wanted to do another little run on Thursday, I decided against it. and I kind of let myself rest up for a couple days. I was really hoping that walking that far wouldn't really make me sore and I'd get a few days of training in, but kind of got to be careful, I think, especially in the early going, which it is still early. Just kind of keep myself healthy. I'm not riding tomorrow. I'm going to run 4.5 miles though. Probably I'll do it on the treadmill. It's like 6 degrees here. Hope all you guys are staying warm. So I will set up another Monday ride, and then we're going to do FTP test on Wednesday if anyone wants to do that. Again, we'll be riding through mid-April. So we'll test FTP and then we'll test it again in April. And the hope is that if you stay with it and you train, that your FTP will increase over the 4 months. Three or 4 months. Weight's been pretty much the same. 224 this morning. I didn't exactly eat the best in New York, but could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse. I'd love to drop a couple more. Minus 18 C. Oh, that's 0 Fahrenheit, really? Yeah, I guess so. I guess that makes sense. The coldest I've ever seen it here in Massachusetts, minus 14. I'm not really close to that now. There's Jarvis falling down. Poor Jarvis. Rubber band is a little all over the place today, but at least we're sticking together. I wonder if Todd's with us today. Todd has been reprimanded by Zwift. Actually, he rides these group rides, but he doesn't show up. He sees us, we don't see him. And he can't join in conversation. But he'll get out of that soon enough. I'm still getting some of the Still have some of the fluid I'm working through. It's really, really annoying. This is like week 3. It's not awful, it's just still there. Reminds me of when I had COVID. I was really sick for a couple days and then couldn't exactly shake all the symptoms until it took me like a month. This climb is annoying. Haven't even hit 3 miles yet. Nothing like hitting a climb right off the bat. What was it, Greg? 2 minutes? $1:49. Wow. That's impressive, dude. You'd have been like top 5. I haven't checked my tire pressure in a long time. I feel like I'm low. Under 30 miles to go today. You know, it's funny. Later on in the upcoming weeks, you're going to be riding and you're going to see 30 miles left to go. And you're going to think, oh good, only 30 miles to go. But today, that's the bulk of the ride still. I don't think we need to stop, other than changing bikes. I don't really think we need to stop for a break today. But we will start working those in once we get close to like 3-hour rides, I think. Trying to think of what bike I used to use for my mountain bike. I feel like I used to use like a Tarmac Pro, but I think that might be my climbing bike. Oh no, that's like Megan's Life. Megan's Life is that treadmill. I just get rid of these things. I know I'm going downhill, guys, but get rid of the featherweight. Jeff McGee is just crushing everyone today. Building a little sweat here. 4 miles in. See if we can get to 5 miles by 20 minutes. I think we got it. The jungle loop is a little bit slower than normal. Because it rides on the dirt. See a couple Christmas sweaters here. That's pretty cool. Not sure where you guys got that from, but nice choice of kit today. Your job is awesome, Ross. I don't know if you're on the YouTube. I gotta find some recruits. I gotta get some kids to my school. It's been tough, challenging. Yeah, the APMs are, look, it's tough. I'm kind of stuck. What's going to happen is, once my team starts practicing again, which is Jan 18, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we swim super early. So it's like, I can't get up. I'd have to get up at like 3:30 to ride. So it makes it impossible. So I have to choose morning or evening. So I ride Monday and Wednesday evening and Saturday morning. One of the things I will try to do is to ride during the day when I'm in the office and do some smaller rides then. Because 3 rides a week are not enough for Ironman training. I'll be doing 3 to 4 runs, hopefully 4 or 5 bikes, and 2 to 3 swims a week. That's the goal. But I got to figure out how to put that into my schedule. Still got the cough. Yeah, I don't know what it is with Zwift and their club feature, but like, I was out of town on Wednesday, but I didn't want to skip out. Completely understand on that, Corey. All right, we are out of Jurassic Park. 6.5 miles in. Only 26.5 to go. "25 minutes in, huh? That's pretty good." All right, there we go. Officially out of that section. Now we're going to go through this. It's a little bit of a trek kind of over towards the Jungle Loop area. I feel like we'll get through the Jungle Loop fairly quickly. And you're still out here riding. Alright, I gotta kind of get some work in here. I can't be at 100 watts. That's ridiculous. I know, we have like 8 conversations here going on. All right, making a left? No? Yeah. All right, Matt. That's crazy, Glenn. But you ride all the time anyway. It's like old hat for you. All right. I do still have fatigue in these legs. It's not feeling super great today, but we'll get the work done. All right. So we should be about a quarter of the way done right about now, according to Megan Helserman, who did it in 2:04, she said. Of course, the hard thing is you don't know, with the rubber band, you don't know exactly what kind of effect you're going to get. Oh, are we going to have to climb a little island over here? Oh, I hate this island. Yeah, we're going to have to climb the island. It's right in front of our face. Yeah, we will. We'll finish this one out. Remember, this is still one of the earlier rides. Gotta get yourself up and going. I think next week, I actually thought that it was this week, but I think next week is one of the 40-mile courses in the France World. Like RGV, I think. I do have a schedule. I haven't posted it or anything, but I will, after today's ride, I will post Monday night's ride. Invite all you guys. We'll do Wednesday night's FTP test in the club, and then I'll also post next Saturday's ride. RGV is nice, Marcy. It's a nice 40-mile loop. It's not too super challenging. Not a lot of sustained climbing. So we'll do that one. I think either the week later, the week after, or 2 weeks after, we're going to do the other one. It has a little more climbing. This is what I mean about this little island. I hate it. Why do they put this here? Oh, nice. That's a new one. I'm going to have to get that. I don't even know what that one is, Greg. Is that event only? All right, we could do that. That's not a bad course for the 100-miler. That little aqueduct is annoying. I know exactly what you're talking about. Wow, I'm going to have to do that one then, Greg. I'm getting close. I'm about halfway through to level 50 here. Working on it. Come on, Cadence. Stop being a giant wuss. Damn, Greg. Max is 60, right? You'll be hitting the max again soon. They should send you like a big thank you. Like a shirt or something. Oh no, Glenn. You're not far back. You'll catch up quick. we'll stop soon to switch bikes anyway. So if you're still a little far back, we can catch up a little then. You know what I haven't seen in a long time is Kyle. Kyle and I were kind of close to the same level at one point, and then I kind of fell off the Zwift map. But I haven't seen him around. Alright, so pretty much done with that island, a little bit left here to the bridge. We do get to go down that portion. "35 minutes in, a little over 9 miles done." Yeah, we gave him a lot of crap for that. That was funny. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Now you remember the jungle loop. It's almost like a big basin, and it goes down and then up. And then I think the direction it goes, I think the bridge, Chris's bridge, is at the end. At the end of that climb. And then really from there, we'll have a little bit more, I think, coming out of the jungle, but then largely it's going to be downhill and flat. We'll be coming back this way, and so our last 5 miles, 5 to 8 maybe miles, should be fairly, I'd say easy, but aided. Let's call it aided. Yeah, if anyone wants to stop, let me know. No change, no change. I just stay on mine. Alright, here we are 10 miles in now. Been going uphill for quite a bit here. There we go, flattening out a little bit. Good stuff, Craig. We'll be back next week for a New Year's Eve ride. Gotta make sure you get these rides in, you know? It's hard through the holidays, so if you can do it, you do it. Damn, Greg. I tell you, every time I try to run in the Team Ordinary group, I think I've done it like 3 times, and I think I've gotten 1 person to run with me. It's hard. Thanks, Greg. All right, here we go. Is this the bridge? We're not on the bridge, right? Oh, this is the bridge. Chris, it's your bridge. All right, this one's tough. Here we go. I thought we were gonna do the bridge after. I didn't even realize I was talking too much and I missed Chris's bridge. Come on, baby. Got up. Whew. I think we lost Jeff McGee. All right, 45 minutes in. Hold on a second. I'm kidding with you, Greg. We should get horses on Zwift. That would be fun. Alright, so we're on this, finishing up this downhill portion here. That was actually pretty quick. We're like 2/3 of the way down. Who did that? Oh no. Oh no, Glenn, that's horrible. All right, we're kind of getting to the bottom here. You can see the that archway. It's right around the halfway point. Of this downhill. Under 20 miles to go here. Almost an hour in. Not really almost. 52 minutes in, we'll be accurate. Now we gotta climb out of this portion here. Yeah, just getting out of this little portion. You see it. It's not like it's... It's not the worst climb. Well, you see the profile here. We started the official jungle loop, but I don't think we're actually going to finish the jungle loop because we're not coming back around. I don't think. Let's see, I think I still have this thing loaded up. We do have a... I think we might be going back through Titan's Grove again too, now that I'm looking at this. Let's see. Alright, I'm watching a little blue dot. It's right in, finishing that Jarvis climb. Now, you know what? It went through the Jarvis climb, then it went around. Hold on a second. It started all over again. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Now it's going over to the jungle loop. Now the dot's kind of right where we are. Thought we were starting to climb out of here. Alright, now the dot's going back. It's going to go, wow. We're actually going to go all the way back to the start. Ooh, that's rough. That was a little more than I thought. So we're actually going to ride all the way back to the start where we started and then have to do that climb one more time and then ride back through Tempest Fugit. So we got some work to do, guys. Another 18 miles to go. Yeah, so this climb here isn't so bad. I know, Chris, I'm sorry. Look, you can do the research too. You can look at you can Google it. I kind of thought we were halfway done here, but we're not. You can see. I thought we'd be halfway done. All right, Corey, have a good one. She's just unhappy that she has to climb again. All right, we're at 1,000 feet right now. Thanks, Marcy. I try. It's actually good practice. Keeps me in my my arrow bars when I type. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I couldn't hear anybody when we did it. We had, I want to say 4 or 5 people on it. We did that years ago. I was able to figure out how, but it was hard to hear. You're right, it was hard. All right, a little over an hour here done. Approaching the halfway point mileage-wise. Excuse me. Hoping a little bit that because we don't have to come back through this portion, the second half will be a little faster than the first half. But we have to do the Jarvis climb again, the exact same way. And we do get to go downhill off the island that we just climbed up a little while ago. So hopefully all that all that will get us home a little bit quicker. And Megan said we would be home, we'd be done in 2:05. All right. I'm feeling a little fatigued, I'm not gonna lie. Last week's ride I felt pretty good. I think it's still kind of a little hangover from walking close to 15 miles on Wednesday, but I shouldn't have done that. Actually, I should have done that. That's good. Hopefully Todd will be out of Zwift jail soon. I thought it was going to be a week, but maybe 2. The worst part about it was like he was just in a closed ride with like 2 or 3 other really good friends. It's okay to complain. Alright, you know, I can always tell, like after the 1 hour mark, I start getting the little shark fins, little shark teeth, whatever they call them. That's what I call them. You can see the line across the bottom. Every once in a while it dips down because I stop pedaling. That's kind of like my sign that I'm getting tired. Alright, so this is the top, this is the start of the jungle loop where we kind of came in from this direction, we went that way towards our right now. That was the bridge. Now we went up and down and up. Now we got to climb out of this little portion, which is not too bad. It's going to be like a little steady climb after the screen. Then we'll hit the top in a mile or so, and then downhill, a good portion. See that now? We got a little, this is our little uphill. Glenn is doing the work up front. Thank you, Glenn. We might have got through there a little bit faster if we rode on gravel bikes, but I don't think it's necessary. And it's got us about, we're 0.1 mile away from being halfway here. And like I said, I think the second half will go faster, especially because we'll be off this gravel and less climbing. So another hour. It's a good guess. This is dust in the wind. All right. Here we go. Trivia night was fun. Okay, the lyrics, right? From the lyrics. I got you. I got you. All right, so we're still climbing a little bit here, but at least we're off the gravel, the dirt. Whew. I gotta adjust this saddle. I know I've been saying that every ride, I just never do. Hi Deb, how are you? Oh, there's grunting. There's grunting. Coughing, heavy breathing, sometimes some whimpering. Yeah, there you go. Just got to get up this hill. It's not really like a steep one here, it's just annoying. And I don't downshift. I haven't been downshifting with my trainer difficulty set pretty low. That's kind of like the challenge, not to downshift. And really, I am so off my peak from where I was last year. Really, it's upsetting that I'm struggling like this a little bit at 150 watts. It's alright. It's not even really a bad hill though, Deb. It's just I'm being a giant wuss today. We're gonna get some more hills in the coming weeks. And especially on the Wednesday nights, we'll be doing some hill climbs. Those are not, the Wednesday night rides are not keep everyone together. It can be offsetting. If you drop weight and your FTP drops, that can not necessarily be a bad thing. Of course, ideally, you'd love to keep the FTP the same and drop the weight, and then you'll be going a lot faster. Thank you, Glenn. Alright, let's see. Alright, we've got another 45-50 minutes here to go, I think. We've lost a bunch of our crowd here today, huh? We lost Matt, lost Jeff. It's alright. We still got a good group here. Alright, this is going to be the fun portion where we're downhill. I mean, so for you guys that don't know about, I mean most of you guys know, but the keep everyone together mode. Alright, good to see you, Deb. You guys mostly probably know this, but you can actually go faster. And I think, so what I read is if it's minus 4% like now, or greater, you can go faster by not pedaling and coasting. Of course, I weigh more than everybody else, so that's why I'm flying ahead here. The problem is that if you're in the rubber band and you stop pedaling, you can break out of the rubber band, which means you then have to figure. See, Ross is flying. There you go. That's exactly the example. But if you stop pedaling, you lose the rubber band. So Ross is going to kind of bounce out of the rubber band up front here. You can kind of see him on the map flying because he's not pedaling. Now, in the old days, once Ross crossed over into a new area, a new zone, and popped off our screen, it would be really, really bad for us. We would go really, really slow because it would maintain Ross's like weight as a denominator for kilograms, but it would not keep his his effort, his watts. So we don't have to make up for those extra watts, but I think they fixed that. It used to be really frustrating. You're going downhill like 8 miles an hour. So Ross is way off the front now, but we'll probably catch him. I think I see him making a right up front, huh? So like Marcy said, she was soft pedaling. Like if you soft pedal down the hills, at least you'll stay in the group. And you won't go as fast, but nobody will. I think Glenn is trying to reel Ross in here a little bit. So right now I think where we're headed, we're going to head right back around to the entranceway of the dinosaur park on the same side we started, and then do that climb again. And then once we're through that part, we're going to loop around Tempest Fugit from the backside and finish kind of at the probably at the end of, at the sprint portion of Tempest Fugit. There is a KOM over there too that we're going to do, a long one. And when that ends, that's probably the end of the route. 13.5 more miles to go. One decent climb through the park. We got this, guys. We got it. We reeled in Ross. All right, that's good. I'm way behind on my water. As a matter of fact, I can take another gel now. I'm going to do it. This will be my last one. It's the last one I have. Still left over from last year. It's probably outdated. All right, water bottle 1 finished. I try to take down 1 an hour, so I'm a little behind. Matter of fact, we'll start water bottle 2 right now. And it's probably not going to matter too much for this ride, but hydration is not something you want to get behind on when you start doing some of these longer rides. The 4 or 5 hour ones that we're going to be doing in March. Nutrition will become a more important factor. And again, if you're doing specific races, look to see what they have on course and try to mimic that. Right, Chris? Mimic that as best you can so that when you're out there, your body's used to the stuff that's readily available. All right, Marcy, Merry Christmas. Chicago. Inside joke, inside joke. Not really. For whatever reason, Chicago, when we did trivia, was like always the answer. There was like 2 or 3 days in a row that we did it, and Chicago was an answer. So we just started answering all questions Chicago. Be like, what city in India? Chicago. All right, get up out of this little tunnel here. Little pushback, little resistance, so that's good. Feeling okay. Saddles are getting a little annoying. It's not in the right spot for me. I gotta get that fixed sooner the better. I don't even have my wrench. I brought my wrench into work. Over 20 miles done. We're doing great, guys. Excellent. We did lose Greg. That's another person we lost. Solid core group remaining. My legs just never really settled in today, and I kind of knew it. They were tight, they were sore. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get over this. Kind of just keep everything light over the next few days. Even tomorrow I'm running 4.5 miles, and just got to keep the pace nice and easy. Sometimes it's hard because you just want to be done. And you want to run a little harder. But you gotta be smart about it sometimes too. And one of the things I always use with my triathletes, especially when we're doing long runs, because their inclination is always to kind of like, all right, let's race the long runs and get them done. But I think it's the Kenyan national team, the marathon team, or at least Kenyan marathoners, the competitive ones. You know, those guys finish races with like, 5-minute per mile paces. And, which is really strong. But when they do their long runs, and they go out and they do 20 miles plus, they'll do like a 9 to 10 minute pace, which for me would be super strong, but I'm not racing at 5 minutes, so if I'm doing a 5K at like a 9.5 minute pace, I should be doing my long runs like a 12-minute pace. I just don't like running that slow sometimes when I do that, but you should. You should. It's just about staying on your feet and getting in the distance. Similar to how I walked the other day. Just being on your feet. I was on my feet for like 4 hours. Probably longer. We got this. One of my favorites. More than 2/3 of the way done. Marie, they're doing a workout. That's awesome. Feel free to downshift on these climbs too, Chris. We'll pull you through. Yes, that's my least favorite phrase. That and worst parade ever. That's another one. But no one says that on these rides. Some rollers, Chris. Just some rollers here. We'll see Jarvis in a second. He'll get your hopes up. Oh, man, come on. Making pretty darn good headway up this thing. Glenn is just crushing it up the front. Ten miles to go. I don't know how great that's sounding. Kind of sounds like a lot. on, baby. I know I stopped talking because I'm really doing work. Getting over this first little hump here. One of 3. The second one is the hardest. That's the one that took us, what, about 2.5 minutes last time? Did we pass Jarvis? I think I wasn't paying attention. Alright. I look up at the miles, I'm like, oh, didn't I just say there's 10 miles to go? It's 9.5. Not covering a lot of miles of going uphill. There's Jarvis. See him climbing up the hill, up the tree, trying to get that honey. We're gonna see him fall. There he goes. He bounces. Sorry, Jarvis. Maybe next time. Go ahead. Come on. Get back up. Get back up. All right. There you go. We're done with one hill here. One hill done. Now this next one will be the harder one. I think. At least in my estimation, it's a little bit more difficult. Glenn is doing a hell of a job pulling us up front. Probably about a half hour left of this ride. The K1 will start a little bit up here, I think. Yep. So we did it in 3:22 a little while ago. There we go. We get that little knob after this one, but that's not so bad. Let's get this one done. Owen doing some work, Murray doing some work up front. Awesome job, guys. Two minutes in, less than 2 minutes to go. We're halfway through this climb, more than halfway through the climb. Let's go. Less than a minute to go here. I put way more effort into this one than the first time up. Getting close here. You can see it on the map. Just a couple stacks of rocks on both sides. Over an archway. Glenn and Murray just crushing it. There we go. 307. Largely because of you guys in front. All right, 8 miles to go. Most of this will be downhill. Again, we'll get a little bit of resistance up here in a bit, but this is nothing compared to what we just did. Then we'll get it downhill out of the park. The group is just whittling down. Less than 8 miles to go here. All right. Some of these miles ticking off pretty quickly here. Down the hill. Over 25 miles done today, guys. Closing in on we're not going to probably get to 2,000 feet. But pretty darn close anyway. That's some good work. A good mix of work here. And here we'll get a little bit of an incline, but it won't be terrible. But we will get some resistance coming. And we'll head out of the park on a downhill and onto the Tempest Fugia portion, which will be super flat. For the last 6 or so miles there. 6.5 miles doesn't really seem like much now. Come on. We got this here. Especially with, once we're done with this little climb. This little portion, then we're going to be downhill. We're going to fly through at least 1 or 2 of these miles. Maybe 1 mile downhill and then just a little bit left in the desert. We're almost done, Marie. Almost. Come on. These are rollers. See, these are rollers. Down and up and down and up. You can see the exit to the park up front on the map. And then we're going to make a left. As we get to the exit here, it's going to be mostly down. 6 miles to go. Come on, baby. Let's get out of this park. Make a left, downhill. Getting close to 30 miles an hour here. Be nice to get the 29 mile an hour glitch there, huh? I don't think we got that though. Too many people. About 15 to 20 minutes to go. Probably 20. Damn. Alright, we are on the flat portion here. Less than 5 miles to go. So we can keep that 20 mile an hour. I don't think we're doing that. That would be 15 minutes, right? That's the math. 20 miles an hour, 5 miles, 15 minutes. Always impressed by you, Glenn. It's incredible. I think of all the hard work that I do, and I lose it, and then just the amount that you maintain is so impressive. That's pretty good though. Tough is good. I'm feeling some exhaustion today. I am. And they're only going to get harder from here. That's why we do work. 4 miles to go. 4 flat miles to go. I am gonna like kind of peel off the pace a little bit in another mile and start doing a little cool down. Forget what my average watts last Saturday was. I feel like it was like 140. It's not hard to look up actually. So we did 1 hour and 49 minutes last week. And averaged 132. So I think I got that today. I think I got that beat. It makes me want to not cool down here a little bit and maintain that like a 140. I'm kind of hoping for 140 today. I feel like I've been sitting there a lot at or above 140, but I know I started pretty light with the warm-up. And I do want to get a cool down. I'm trying to be smart. We always take breaks when they start getting really long. They'll be calculated. We'll let you know where they are. Less than 3 miles to go here. Shark teeth. I got a bunch of them on there now, huh? Got like 6 of them. Getting tired. Fight through these last 2.5 miles. We got this. We got this, Chris. You just ran a marathon 3 weeks ago. You're good. Yeah, I hear you with that. We got dinner at 4:30, so I got some time still. But I might have to eat something in between. I get that protein, that post-workout protein in. I got some yogurt. I think I'm gonna go with the yogurt. You know what I do with the yogurt? Is I take some protein powder and I put it in the yogurt and then I mix it up. Sometimes it's a little chalky, but just adds a little more protein to the mix. I think Allison Knott said you want to get somewhere close to 20 grams of protein after a workout. If that matters to you. Two miles to go. I'm at mile 31 of the day. Come on, man. You did a pretty good job at the end here, huh? Let's get into that cool down phase. I know you just want it to be over. Got to bring that heart rate down a bit. It's actually down 94. I mean, sometimes you can't trust the watch. That's really low, actually. Probably not doing well with the watch. I miss Ross. I miss Marie too. Glenn, Chris, you guys are here all the time. Enjoy the slopes. One more mile to go, guys. Feels so good. See my shoulders up here, gotta get them down. I'm not even in, I'm like, my hands are on my elbow pads for aero bars. It's not a good position. I use this a lot though. All right. 0.8 miles to go. So last week I was 132 average watts. Let's see what we got this week. I'm kind of hoping for 140, even though I'm really kind of doing a cool down here. It's going to bring my average down. That's all right. Ride smart. There's no way my heart rate was 95. Now it says 80. That's just garbage. It looks like this, the KOM will end first, but we still got a half mile to go, guys. So if you need that badge, hang on for a little longer. Most of you guys probably have this one. Thank you, Ross. Thank you, all you guys. That feather. Another minute or so, 2.2 miles. Thank you, Glenn, for always showing up, man. That's good stuff. Great job today, Chris. Way to hang in there. I know we haven't been doing a lot of these long rides. See the gate up ahead, and give me 140. Give me 140. I think I'm gonna be lower. 138. 136. Ah. Woo. That's all right. Still more than I did last week, so I'll take it. All right, let's get out of the screen. Thank you guys for riding. Awesome time. Take a quick look here. I'm sure we didn't get any kind of critical power records or anything like that. Hey, that wasn't so bad. We had that 1 minute on the like that 1 minute section kind of on that bridge, but still nothing close to all-time best or anything like that. Burned 950 calories. That's pretty good. I like to get to 1,000, but whatever, close enough. And that's all we got. So hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. And that's all we got. We'll see you guys on Monday for Monday Night Ride. All right, I'll see you.